first in all that you do. Trust him completely. He will direct you. He will crown your efforts, crown them with success. Trust in the Lord, he'll see you through. Learn how to wait, listen and obey. He will keep you, teach you not to stray. He will make your life prosperous, long as you lead. Trust in the Lord, he will see you through.
God first in all that you do. Trust him completely,
Trust my
and
God.
he will direct you. He will crown your efforts, crown them with success. Trust in the Lord.
Trust in the Lord.
How to wait,
You ought to learn how to wait.
listen and obey.
God's gonna teach you.
Teach you not to stray.
Oh, oh, oh. He's gonna make your life.
And all that you live, trust in the Lord.
Trust him.
Trust in the Lord.
He'll see you through.
He'll see you through.
Trust in the Lord.
Trust in the Lord.
He'll turn your gray sky.
Turn your great God into blue. Trust in the Lord. He'll see you through.
Trust in the Lord.
Trust in the Lord.
He'll turn your gray sky.
Turn your great God into blue.
Come on, Kingdom Kids. Here we go.
Trust him.
You ought to trust him.
Trust
You ought
him.
to trust him.
Trust him.
Trust my God.
Trust him.
You ought to trust him.
Trust him.
He's been good to you.
Trust him.
You ought to trust him.
Trust him.
Trust him.
Trust him. Trust him.
You ought to
Trust him. Trust him.
things seem wrong.
Trust him.
You think things
hey. I know y'all ain't never seen me with a mask on because it has not been my thing. Do you understand? I just been trusting, believing God. But I want to say that several people who work in healthcare and several people who are affiliated with various high points of life has been saying, just wear the mask, Crystal. Just wear a mask. So I got it on, but I can't handle it too much, okay? Woo, praise the Lord. So, but I want you all to know, they are asking us to wear our mask. And you probably hear some other sound in the background. I have a live Zoom going on, even though they're watching me, but they can't hear me because I'm on mute. But I'm in the studio with my good friend, Brother Brad Carson of the United Hood Nation. And Mr. Carson is going to be talking about some of the things, I want to say the poignant things, the things that are pointful right now, very important right now. I'm getting an email or something, text message, but I want everybody to know, please stay tuned because I'm working with HUD. I have a live Zoom going on right now with HUD STEM Network, HUD STEM Innovation Network. They're talking about all the various programs that are going on that have been available to you who live in HUD housing, who have Section 8. They're talking about it. They're coming together. They're building a new collaborative so we can be able to be the boots on the ground and help you get your butt off the ground and get into motion. Do you understand that? So welcome to another Flow City show. And this is December the 20th. We have been here now for 7 weeks, faithful, and I'm so grateful for that. I want everybody to know this is your time to get in, where you fit in, musically, anyway, artistically, whether you're a graphic artist, you're a painter, you're a sewer. I've got fabrics from Africa. We have so much for you all to get involved with. So we want you to know it's time to make a change in your life. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do, since this voice is coming out of this Zoom, which is coming out of my phone, I'm going to take it off, and then I'll come back to them shortly. Brad.
Yes, Crystal.
Introduce yourself while I try to turn this Zoom off.
All right. Thank you, Crystal. Thanks
Welcome,
for inviting
dear.
me. My name is Brad Carson, and I am and have been working for the LA County Probation Department for 33 years. I've been blessed with these 33 years with the LA County Probation Department to do proof of concept, first of its kind, prototype models, pilot programs for our criminal justice system. In my opinion, the LA County Probation Department is the hub of our criminal justice system for LA County. LA County Probation Department is the largest probation department in the world, connected to the largest jail system in the world, connected to the largest prison system in the world. So what we do right here in LA County is going to affect the world, particularly regarding mass incarceration. With that said, anything I can't do for LA County probation, which is, what is it that I do for LA County probation? I get jobs for adults, high risk, repeat criminal offenders.
Did you hear that? He said he gets
mostly
jobs. Come
gang
on.
members.
Say that again.
As a probation officer, I get jobs for adult, high-risk, repeat criminal offenders. Most of them are gang members.
How about that?
Anytime I can't do that for the LA County Probation Department, guess what I do, Crystal?
What do you do?
I do the same thing on my own time and on my own dime, privately.
Wow.
So I am the founder and chairman of Jobs Create Peace Coalition.
Wow.
Which is a bunch of gang truce peacemakers throughout LA County,
Wow.
both black and brown.
Oh my God.
I'm the visionary co-founder of PV Jobs over there at Playa Vista Job Opportunity and Business Services, PV Jobs.
Wow, they need to be hearing this, but it's okay. Go ahead.
So PV Jobs is the largest private mixed-use development west of the Mississippi.
PV Jobs.
For Playa Vista.
Okay.
I'm the visionary co-founder of United Job Creation Council. That's when we brought together the 7 black mega churches, leveraged their civic and spiritual power to actually institutionalize local hiring. PV Jobs, what we did was we leveraged Playa Vista's $7 billion build out for 10% of the man hours of all their jobs set aside for probationers, parolees, gang members, and felons and veterans. And then we acted as the job coordinator to make that happen throughout the city and the county. But we needed the churches, the black churches, to come together to actually leverage their ability to institutionalize that process. What do I mean by institutionalize? To make it a public policy, a law, an ordinance. And then I'm the founder and president, not founder.
But wait a minute. Did they make that happen?
Yes.
So it is a law and order.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
And now I am the president of United Hood Nation,
All right.
which is a bunch. So Jobs Create Peace is to empower gang troops peacemakers.
Okay.
United Hood Nation is to empower the hoods.
Okay.
So that's
The
whole
neighborhoods.
The neighborhoods.
Okay.
And to bring them all together, of course, that's what United's all about.
Okay.
So just think of all 4 of these different entities as essentially 4 reiterations or 4 generations of the same thing. We just keep it pushing to the next level.
My God. You know, I have to say this because we were on a Zoom and they're still there. I had to turn it off. However, the point is we are connecting all around the world. The people on that Zoom are calling in from Virginia, from Baltimore, from New Orleans, from Texas, and I think the other brother is in Detroit. So they're all connecting. And then we have our host, which was myself. I'm the co-host, which I was. And then Brett and Sonia Collier. Okay. They're here in the city of Los Angeles, or we're here in the city of Los Angeles. So I'm so very thankful, and I'm going to look right at y'all. I'm very thankful to you, Brett and Sonia, for being able to host this Zoom because I couldn't create it in my notebook or whatever this thing is, laptop. I couldn't get it together. So they took it on, and so now they are connecting people all over the world, and they're talking about the black and brown situation, those living in HUD housing of urban development, black folks, brown folks, African Americans, Hispanics, Latinos, Mexicans, all that we are called, Negroes, colored people. They're working, as they have been for generations, on our behalf. But this new collaborative is bringing them together to do some immediate, right now, fundraising and get their, as they say, boots on the ground, get out into the community. I told them early before I left, listen, today is Sunday, the 20th of December, 2020. Monday, tomorrow, I am asking all of you to get out into your housing communities. If you're on Section 8 or you know somebody that's on Section 8, if you're living in projects or you're living in, low-income housing, you're living in government-funded program housing, get into those communities and start finding out how can we help you? What do you need? This COVID situation is crazy. And I want to thank Susan Harrison. She's a councilwoman in New Jersey. And she was telling me, how important it is because I think New Jersey now has like 14% of their population is dealing with COVID. And I see Brad still has his mask on. I took mine off, Brad. You're welcome to go. I just trust God that we're okay. You understand? So the point is, and then I have some Ghanaian saboba stuff to drink to help you keep your immune system up. But she was saying, please tell the people to wash your hands and wear your mask. So that's why I did that on behalf of that plea that came from Sister Susan Harrison in New Jersey, councilwoman, to tell everybody to do that. So, okay. And then also another young lady here, Miss Lisa. She's in LA. She's a PR specialist. She works with a lot of people on Capitol Hill. She was telling me the same thing. I wear a NP5, whatever. She calling off all the names. The protective gear, the shield and everything. And so she said, but get the calcium bicarbonate. Find you some calcium bicarbonate. It will alkalize your water and alkalize your system. It's 10 times or 50 times, so many much more powerful than the regular alkaline water that you buy. Find you, go online and Google calcium bicarbonate and start giving your family some alkaline, powerful water to help alkalize your system, because cancer and disease cannot live in an alkalized body. Cancers and diseases cannot survive in an alkaline body. Okay, now I know that because I was once promoting and selling Kangen water, the alkaline water that we all came to know a few years ago. But if you can get you some calcium bicarbonate, you can add it to your own water. Bathe in it. Put some in your bath water, a couple of tablespoons or so, and bathe in it and give your body a cleansing. Do you understand? We are fighting a chemical and spiritual warfare. Do you understand me? I understand. My body is already going through changes. So I've been already on my zinc and my vitamin C, my vitamin D, and my ginger and my turmeric. I was doing that a long time ago. I'm of that age now where things start happening. But the point of what I'm saying, young people, you may not have feelings of, but you still need to protect your immune system because it is being attacked on a daily basis. So get you some of that calcium bicarbonate, find you some, get you some zinc, elderberry, all the things that God Most High has created for you is available. You can Google it. You can go into CVS. You can go into Walgreens and find it. He said he gave the leaves for the healing of the nation. We are the nation. For the healing of the people. If you want to be healed, do what the word of God says. Go get you some leaves. We have moringa tea. You can go to buyblackmovement.com/familylove. buyblackmovement.com/familylove and buy you some moringa tea. Do you understand? It's helping people. You can get you some muscadine grapes. It's on the buyblackmovement.com site. Purchase these things for you and your family so you don't have to be falling out with some sickness. Do you understand? Thank you very much. Now, Brad.
Crystal.
Yes, this team that is on, Michael Rendler's on there, Lynn Crandall is on there, Gerald Bennett is on there, Catherine Yates is on there. I already told you Brett and Sonia Collier is on there, and Carol Kretschmann is on there, and Ken Middleton is on there, Sydney Robinson is on there, and let's see, who else I can remember? Kendra Demby, I think, and Dominique Robinson is on there. All these wonderful people are on this Zoom. They're talking about what they've been doing. Jacqueline Marshall is on there. She's talking about what she's doing in the housing, how she was very effective in getting the residents back involved in their places in the New Orleans when they had the big Katrina, and she helped them get back because they were trying to say, oh, we can't give you no money to get back. And she went and found some rules and laws and got them back in their housing projects. Do you understand?
Right.
So this is what we need. We need the fighters to stand up and fight the situation. Go ahead.
Well, you just named some very wonderful people. I'm glad that we've all come together. I know about 70% of those names that you just called, and 70%.
You're making me feel bad. My God.
about 70% of them have been in it to win it for well over 20 years.
How about it?
And so what you just described was, from what I heard, was the HUD network. And ultimately, that's a unity thing where everybody has to come together and network with one another. The highest form of networking is collaboration. So I highly recommend that we all collaborate together, that we all do what we do best, that we all stay in our lanes, and that we all, from doing what we do best, cover the weaknesses of what we need the most. So that is a strategy called the Asset-Based Community Development Approach, ABCD for short. You can look that one up, and that's from the Chicago Institute. As far as the HUD network is concerned, everybody knows, not everybody, but HUD is Housing, Urban, and Development. That's at the federal level. That takes our tax-paying dollars and then puts together essentially a department for housing throughout the United States. There's over 26 public housing authorities throughout the United States. I'm only deal with here in LA County, not in Detroit or Michigan or Louisiana or the other places that you were talking about where they're having this get together Zoom
Yes,
meeting.
yes.
I deal with LA County.
Yes.
And in LA County, we have hundreds of millions of dollars from HUD.
Wow.
Hundreds of millions. And so what I want to say to you and to the audience out there today is that HUD has a public policy.
All right, now listen.
Called Section 3. So I want everybody that hears the sound of my voice to Google, do their research on HUD Section 3.
HUD Section 3.
And what HUD Section 3 states is that anytime you spend HUD money in rehabilitation or new developments or any program, loan program, that you are one to hire locally. And hire locally on the W-2 side of our capitalism society. That's when you're an employee.
Yes, that's that
And
job.
The job, the J-O-B. And 2 of HUD Section 3 is that you're supposed to contract with low-income certified, HUD certified businesses. So that covers the 1099 side of our capitalistic society. So both you can get a job on one side and a small business on the other, and get a contract from HUD on every single dollar that they contract out.
Okay.
So we're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars every single year, right here in LA County. It's got to be billions of dollars across the nation. For HUD Section 3. So as you heard me talk about what I do and get jobs, particularly for low-income people, particularly for high-risk repeat criminal offenders, particularly for Crips and Bloods, particularly for young men from what I call ground zero in the community. I do that through one, creating a public policy, creating a law, a legislation.
What?
Yes, a public policy.
How do you create public policy?
I'm glad you asked.
Yes, thank you. I love this.
You create public policy by getting enough people behind you, mostly voters. Then you go to your politician that represents your district. Then you write up the concept, the proof of concept, the prototype model, and then you tell them, this is what we're doing, this is what we're going to do. After you prove your proof of concept of jobs create peace is what? The jobs create peace.
Yes, totally. Simple. It's in the name.
You collect the data from your pilot program, proof of concept. You go to your politician and say, we want to replicate this. We want to take this model and we want to replicate it. We want to scale it. And then we want to institutionalize it. Institutionalizing it means you connect it to a public, private, or public funding source by making it a law.
Okay, wait a minute, Gerald. I've just been given the permission now to be the host. Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. Well, thank you so very much for staying with Brett and Sonia. This has been one miracle day for this to happen, and we had a conversation Brett and I did a few days ago prior to this, and we had prayed for everything to go well, so I'm very thankful that it did. And right now I am in the studio, morrismedialive.com, for those of you who have access to another computer or another phone that you can go on live. If not, you can just hear us right here. I am in the studio with Mr. Brad Carson of the United Hood Nation. He is a Los Angeles County probation officer. He has worked and is still working, he said, with about 70% of you who is on this line. So I'm very delighted to have him here in the studio. And I'm going to say here is Mr. Brad Carson.
Hey guys.
So Brad, talk to them. Tell them what you were here for. Why are you here today?
I'm here to spread the good news, otherwise known as the gospel, for local targeted hiring public policies connected to construction careers policies implemented through project labor agreements, community benefits agreements, and job coordinators on all of our American citizens, particularly American citizens that are of African, that are descendants of slaves, of all of our tax-paying dollars for public works or public services, for jobs, W-2 jobs, and for 1099 contracts, so that we have a local sustainable economy, so that everyone can move up from where they are all the way to the right as far as they want to be. So that process we have institutionalized here in LA County, and we want all the other counties, all the other cities, and all the other states and throughout the nation, particularly with the HUD, Housing Urban Development Section 3 component of HUD as a public policy, to be implemented for local hiring, construction careers, project labor agreements, community benefits agreements, all implemented through a job coordinator. This is what United Hood Nation does at what we call Ground Zero, bringing all the hoods together so that we can have that local sustainable economy.
Well, I'm going to say that's a very important thing, because the hoods and the hood representatives or the hood participants are the ones really that are in need of getting the training that STEM Innovation Network is providing, the science, technology, engineering, and math. And I know we have Mr. Rendler on. He is very much involved with your organization, and we are building a collaborative. So you being a friend of mine for many, many years, we are definitely saying it's time for us to come together with a new collaboration, not to say a new one, but an added collaboration. I've been added to this thing here just recently. And so my expertise is in the music and the arts and the television production, as well as the community outreach with the children. So what we're seeking to do is do a collaborative work. We're looking for one particular EIN number where funds can be able to be funneled through to take care of the whole collaboration. So we know Miss Jacqueline Marshall and we know Miss Catherine Yates.
Hey, Crystal, can I interrupt you for a second?
Yes, you can, Mr. Bennett, because you're the expert here.
You all are not looking for money. What you are looking for is to work together as one. Because each of you all independently has been able to capture money along the way.
Okay.
And if you would ever just put all of those activities together as one in a historical document, then it will demonstrate that you have over many years been able to deal with people. You've helped 100 people. Let's say Mr. Carson. Let's say that he has helped 100 gang members, and of those 100 gang members, 50 of them lived in the public housing communities. And here are the exact public housing communities that they lived in. And those 100 people have made X amount of dollars over time. They've been able to keep their job for so many years or months at a time. Those are the kinds of metrics. You're not looking for money. What you're looking for is to pull your story together.
Okay.
And if you pull your story together, there is no shortage of money to address the success.
All right.
So Carol Crutchman keeps raising her hand, and I know that she can show and demonstrate that that is possible. But Mr. Sidney Robinson, he was just asked by several housing authorities to do things, but he needs help with this compendium of information and this organization of people, to do what a business, would suggest. Lastly, I'd like to say this, is that as I listen to Mr. Carson, know that he's connected to veterans and all of that, the city and the state, what you're looking for is success with, those entities. So share your successes and put them all together as one, and then now you're going to be able to get as much as you can imagine that you should get. Maybe you should be connected to the World Economic Bank, and because I know that you all are. Everything that I say out of my mouth, you're going to say that you are connected. I'm trying to say to you that as a collective, are you all connected? And where is that document, and which website can we go to share that all of this is true?
I love that. So therefore, our constituents that's on the line that are able to put the website together, we need to start collecting, as Ms. Catherine was talking about, the MOUs, and we will be able to get this thing configured with video, a booklet. We'll be able to put a booklet together, a physical hard copy, and then they'll be able to see it on the website.
Ms. Carol Crutchman, I think that Ms. Carol Crutchman is hearing this.
Yes.
I think she has some answers for you. So,
okay.
Ms. Carol, you may want to come off of mute, and you might want to share what you know.
All right, Ms. Carol Crutchman. I have this phone up to the speaker so it can be heard while we're doing this other portion.
Okay. Can't hear you, Carol.
Well, while we're waiting for her, we want everybody to know this is the Flow City Show right now, live at Morris Media Live Studios. And what we're seeking to do is connect so we can all be with one accord, with one video presentation, with one website, and one booklet. Are you there, Ms. Kretschmann? And so with that, we're going to use those who I know is capable of putting those things together, who I've talked to, a part of this collaborative. And that is, oh, she's there. All right. Yes, we hear you, dear. Go ahead.
All right. So I've been working on this for many, many years. The Peacemaker Corps is part of the United Nations. We started it with HUD in 1997. We brought kids together and taught them to tell stories and learn about each other.
Yes, I was listening to that.
Different parts of the world.
Yes.
And then during that period of time, I created a recreational facility for them called World on Wheels in LA.
Excellent.
And it's still there after 40 years. And I've learned from that about the communication between young people and each other.
Hold on. When you said World on Wheels, is that the skating ring?
That's the skating rink. That was mine. I created it. I am the woman who created it and got John Legend to make that film about it that won the Tribeca 2 years ago.
What? Well, wonderful to meet you.
Crystal.
Well, very nice to meet you, but I have an idea about, I have a program that I'm putting together based on my business.
Unity one.
Where we could bring economic businesses online through HUD housing or anywhere in the underserved community through my tech company.
Okay.
I have a very robust tech company that delivers video. We have a patented platform for anybody in the world doesn't need broadband.
Okay.
And we're working as a partnership with Honeywell. And they have closeouts of hardware, pages of it. And I'm working on with some finance people to purchase it all at pennies on the dollar. These are very expensive phones. Put educational programs on them and sell them through the community, like PP&E.
Okay. So
because then the kids would be able to get all their education on their phone.
Very important.
Through my software.
Very important.
And very important, because what we learned from COVID was that only half the houses have a computer, and in the underserved community, which is with World on Wheels, I've been around for so many years. It's been part of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was getting ready to say,
the Kardashians are there now.
I just want to say to everybody that I'm gonna have to go because y'all are talking now about.
Well, Gerald is the best. Wait a
minute.
Gerald, you're the best.
To get going.
Well, okay.
Until you all get through all of this, okay?
Well,
so
okay,
let me
Gerald.
know next time y'all need me.
Okay, Gerald. Well, you've done extraneously
Gerald,
well.
I have to talk to you about my lobbyist guy. Call me after Christmas.
All of these things are prohibited. Gerald Bennett cannot be involved with lobbyists.
No.
Listen, Ms. Kretschmann.
Come together as a group. And then I can talk to you.
That's exactly what we're going to do. Okay. So what we're going to do, Ms. Kretschmann. Okay, Gerald.
Right. So I'm bringing you my film festival.
Ms. Kretschmann, please listen to me. Okay, what we need to do, we need to take that, as they say, take that to the sidebar because we have too many people here that have
Oh, I have
hold
to go
on.
off. I've been on.
Hold
Yeah,
on. We have too many
just find me.
people. Hold on. We have too many people that have opportunities and have businesses and things that we have to bring it to the collaborative. So this is the first of many connections that we'll be making. Okay, we'll be having private Zooms. We'll be having
Fine.
public Zooms.
Let me just tell these. I'm leaving, and let me just give them the URL for the film festival that we did Tuesday.
Okay.
For
Before you say that,
Brad. Children and
Brad wanted to know: do you work with Bo Taylor? Brad.
Yes, of course, I've known Bo forever.
Okay, you heard that. Yes. So Brad Carson's here.
Bo's brother, the one who passed. I mean, they were wonderful. That was the Americon program that came out of kids came out of incarceration, and they trained them, and then I brought them over, and they worked at World Unreal.
Hey, Carol. I'm Brad Carson. So I get jobs for the Bo Taylors of the world, and to empower them. It's called Jobs Create Peace. So we in 1992, the Crips and Bloods did a gang truce.
My late husband was in the room.
Yes, and it was a result from Jim Brown's American program. Jim Brown brought together gang members to his house around 1988.
They did the award on the floor.
Yes, they did. So that was around 1988 and 1992. The fruit of it came together with the Crips and Bloods doing a gang truce. I brought the gang truce peacemakers together under a coalition called Jobs Create Peace. We strategized for about a year and a half, and we created local targeted hiring throughout LA City, throughout LA County, and throughout many public works projects like the LA Metro going down Crenshaw. We had a proof of concept of that at Playa Vista, the largest private mixed-use development west of the Mississippi, about $7 billion build out, in which 10% of the man hours in the project labor agreement was set aside for probationers, parolees, gang members, felons, and veterans. We sole sourced that to ourselves, called PV Jobs. We hired essentially and contracted with Bo Taylor of Unity One and Hector Montequin of No Guns for all the blacks and all the browns, Crips and Bloods, and all the Mexicans to come together through American's program. We placed them in the unions at that Playa Vista job, which was a project labor agreement. We took the data from that as the proof of concept, and then we replicated it through the city of LA's local targeted hiring, project labor agreements, the county of LA's, the LA Metro going down Crenshaw, the California High Speed Rail for the state of California. So let's get together, as Gerald Bennett says, let's come together as one unit using a 501c3. We have
Sweet Alice was on my board, and so was Diane Watson.
I know Sweet Alice. I know Diane Watson. I'm born and raised right here in LA County. I only really
Let's get together offline.
All right. I only really know LA County, but I know what we've done here, and we've institutionalized that whole process.
Well, I must say we have the best of the best right here. Have we heard from Sydney Robinson? Sydney, I saw they were going to your picture a few times. Who has not spoken on this line? Who has not spoken? Everyone has spoken? Nobody's saying anything. All right. So, Carol, say what now? Say it again.
Can I give the URL?
Hold on, Carol. Say. So have you spoken?
Yes, she will be home shortly, but I don't know if she's going to make it in time. I just want to let you know.
Okay. So Carol, give you URL.
Give me 2 minutes and I'll be through.
Okay, sweetie.
I just like people to download our movie. So it's on our website.
Okay.
And the website is psgff.com or org. Peace in the Streets. That's the name of our film festival.
Okay.
And so if you go on our website, it's on YouTube if you want to find it. It's also at UN Television. They're replaying it. And on Christmas Eve in Los Angeles, it will be going into 1.6 million homes.
Awesome.
In a new cable that Canella is putting in.
Okay, well,
And
definitely.
I've been around for a long time, and I'd love to help.
Well,
Whatever
I
it
definitely
is,
have
just
heard
let
of
me
you.
know.
I've heard your
I'm there.
name, and so you definitely are a part of this team. We will be connecting. We will continue to reach the masses through internet television, cable television, satellite television. People, please get your what I want to say, your mission, your objective, your goals, your financial needs, everything together. A 1-sheet or a 2-sheet presentation so we can get it to the ones who will be helping to put this whole new collective impact together. That's what this is. This is a new collective impact. And I want everybody to realize your works that you've been doing for over the years are not going to be, forgotten or not discarded. That is going to be also a part of the proof of concept. What you have been doing all of these years is going to make this thing get the attention that it needs. All the newcomers who've just been around for a few years doing their things, you feel blessed to be a part of a collective of top. Yes, because these people have been in the field for many, many years, putting it down. They've been working with the hardcore criminals, the soft criminals, the ones who are genius in their grades and their academics, the ones who are slow. They've been working with all of them because that's what it's going to take. We've got to work with everybody. And it is, as I said at the top of this show, it's a spiritual and a chemical warfare going on right now all across this world. So we have to be physically able to take care of ourselves health-wise. I was saying calcium bicarbonate. Get your calcium bicarbonate to help with your immune system, to build your immune system. Get your vitamin D, your vitamin C, your zinc, all of your ginger, your turmeric. Get everything you can get to keep your body physically aligned with a great and healthy immunity system. Do you understand? We have to stay alive at this time. We have to beef up our faith in the Most High God. We have to speak what did God say, and we can also put our words in it, but we got to know who it came from. Where's the foundation? Because nothing can do anything without the Most High's air, the Most High's blood. Everything we've got is from the Most High, so we have to acknowledge that. I don't care who you are, where your seat is. You cannot be here unless the Most High God gives you that a power and that authority to be here, okay? So we want to listen. And Carol, thank you very much. Michael, did you say something? I saw a little piece come over. There's somebody else who came on, but Michael, say something because Brad is here.
Big Mike.
I gave a whole presentation on the South Los Angeles recap conversation, but the person who hasn't talked that should talk, in my opinion, is General Arnold Gordon Bray. He's on the line, and he really has a really interesting perspective. I think it would be good to record that and make it part of the tape that's being recorded.
General Bray.
All right. Well, earlier we did hear from him. He was coming home from church. It was so beautiful. He's a very handsome man. And so I want to welcome him again. If you're ready to come back and say some things to us, Brigadier General retired Gordon Bray, Arnold Gordon Bray, we welcome you to this platform again. Are you ready? Yoo-hoo. I can't see if he's there or not because I'm on my cell phone. So if he's coming together, so I want to make sure everybody knows my email is sistercrystalwells@gmail.com. sistercrystalwells@gmail.com. That's the regular word sister, Crystal, Crystal, Wells, WELLS, @gmail.com, because we're going to keep this thing going as we have started today. We will be looking forward to sending the links to the show, the playback, so you can see the playback of what was done here. We started at 12:15 p.m. today Pacific Standard Time. And so it was recorded, as this still is being recorded. And we were able to capture many people. I don't know if Dominique Robinson is still here and Catherine Yates. They're out of Baltimore. But we were able to capture their information and Jacqueline Marshall's. So, Brigadier General, are you with us now? Okay. Well,
We'll bring it back to me then.
okay. Brad says bring it back to him. He's coming.
All right, good people. So again, my name is Brad Carson. You can contact me and look at all the videos, all of that at jobsmakespeace.wordpress.com, jobsmakepeace.wordpress.com, or jobscreatepeace.com.
Okay. Do you
My
have
email is
Yes.
brad at jobscreatepeace.com, and my phone number is 310-922-6239. And right now, today, what I have in my hand is that for if you're in LA County right now and you've just been released from county jail or prison, we have a program just for you. We can start you off with up to $1,500 like playing Monopoly just by being released from jail. We'll hook you up with food and housing. Then we'll put you on transitional subsidized employment. We'll take you off of welfare and then have that 10% set aside for the local hiring, career opportunity jobs for you. That's step 4. Step 5 is we'll teach you entrepreneurship and self-employment. Step 6 is we'll teach you how to grow your business. Step 7, so that we can have a local sustainable economies. 7 basic steps starting with 0 all the way to the right to be a hero.
Woo, spoken like a true hero himself. He's helped a lot of people that have been in the jail system. LA County Probation Officer, Mr. Brad Carson. So we want everybody to pay attention because this is the time to be seen and heard. And we are building, like I said, this is a new compact collective impact. And I say compact because it's tight. We're not going to leave no room for no stuff and no mess. This is all about getting to the point, to the people who need it, those 11 million residents living in HUD housing. Michael, are you ready to say something?
Yeah, Kenneth Middleton out of Sacramento is also part of the conversation. He's been working with Gerald a number of years. So maybe you can unmute Kenneth, and Kenneth can give you the insight with what he's working on with the 360
Oh, boy.
Careers team.
And I forgot I'm the host, so I have to figure out how to do this, y'all. Oh, my God. That's not a good thing.
Can you hear me?
Oh, good. Yes, thank God.
Yeah, we can hear you, Kenneth.
Oh, I see you too. Hi, Kenneth.
How are you doing?
Wonderful.
Just stepped outside because I'm waiting. Hey, by the way, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, Happy New Year too. Hello.
That's right.
Got some 6-foot soldiers in here, too. I just stepped outside. I was listening to the call. A lot of good things were said. A lot of good people. I function kind of as a business development manager for 360 C2C. I've known quite a few people that are on this call for a long time. I guess my position is just let me know what you need me to do, how I can help out.
Well, I was getting ready to show my watching audience. I'm on YouTube right now, live on a whole nother channel. But Kenneth, definitely we need to keep everybody in contact. So those whom you know that have been a part of this call, you guys reach out to each other because what we're looking to do is bring a collective work together. So we know most of you have been with the 360 C2C, and the others are dealing with other parts of HUD. So we just want everybody to bring what they're doing to a table of 1 or 2 sheets to share your mission, your objective, your goals, and what your purpose is and what your financial budget is. So go ahead. So this is what it looks like. Let's see. What camera are we on here? That's for those
Did
who
you
are
know that
watching.
you could send to people by on the chat?
Well, baby, I'm not the one. I'm not technically savvy on this thing. I'm so happy to be here where I am. I have others who will be able to do that. And as we grow with our team, we'll definitely be able to appoint those to be in the positions to handle any Zooms or handle anything we have. I am in Los Angeles right now, Lamert Park. I'm in Los Angeles.
Oh, we're launching on Christmas Eve with our Peace in the Street award ceremony, which is an hour and 48 minutes into 1.6 million homes.
Tell her the
And
jobs
I've
create
already
peace.
paid the little bit of money.
Tell her the
Maybe
jobs
this is a
create
place we
peace.
can advertise.
Well, I tell you, let's get it together. What are you saying, Brad?
I'm saying the jobs create peace.
You know, right? It's in Glendale and Pasadena and North Hollywood. They have 3 sections, and this is a test. And they gave me a slot on Saturday morning.
Okay. Well, what we'll do? Let's get together.
Shows that I've been running out here in the desert.
Let's get together. Let's talk.
Call me or email me. You have
Yes. Did you get my email? Sister. Okay, sweetie. Thank you so much, Carol.
you're terrific.
Oh, wow. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you, sweetie. I look forward to getting with you. Thank you so much. Carol Kretschmann.
Is it Crystal Wells? WELLS?
Yes, Lynn Crandall has my information. Lynn Crandall knows how to reach me.
Oh, okay.
And Gerald does too. Gerald Bennett, yes.
Give her my love and Merry Christmas to everybody.
Thank you,
Stay
sweetie.
well.
Happy New Year. Peace and blessings. That's right. Okay, so is everybody okay on this line? I don't know how many is left. Okay, Mark James, are you still here? Mark James, he may have left. Arnold Gordon Bray, are you here?
No, I'm still here.
Who said that? Mark?
Still here on the line.
Okay, talk to us, Mark. Tell us about what you've been doing. I don't think I heard your presentation. I was probably busy running around. So go ahead on and give us your presentation. This is Mark James, ladies and gentlemen. What state are you at right now? What state are you in?
I'm in Virginia.
He's in Virginia, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a Virginia call. Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia.
So talk to us. Tell us how you can.
My main
Go ahead.
organization is the Urban Trauma Healing Institute, in which we look at and start to unveil a lot of the pain, a lot of the trauma that our people in our urban communities, black and brown, are going through and living day by day. We believe in addressing the trauma with Speak and Power to Life. And this is something that, practiced for 28 years. And we believe that we're doing a good job here in Richmond. And we're looking to expand it as we speak. Other organizations have asked us to come in and also lead that charge for us again, just dealing with the trauma, the pain that many times we just associate with statistics and different policies, but we deal directly with the people because we're for the people.
That's awesome.
So I'm glad to be here in a collaborative method. I'm excited about being a part of a collective compact that's moving as one unit.
Yes.
And moving in a manner to be able to make true change.
Yes.
Not temporary adjustment.
Yes. I love it. I love it. Okay, so listen, everyone. Who else is left? I don't know. If you could chime in right now and just say, I'm still here. I want to be heard. I want to be seen. That would be great. Gordon Bray, are you still there? Okay. So, Mr. James and Mr. Robinson, looks like you're the last ones standing. And that's not a bad thing. That's good. And, of course, I've got Brother Brad Carson here to my left. So, Brad, tell them again how to reach you.
You can reach me at Brad at jobscreatepeace.com. That's JOBSCREATEPEACE.com. Jobs Create Peace.
Okay.
You can go to YouTube and look at that video, Jobs Create Peace on YouTube. That gives you a really good idea of what we can do and how we did it.
Excellent. So now what I'd like to say.
Look at mine, too.
Carol, you too much. Yes. So what I need everybody to do is really look and put what your basic your main thing, what is your main thing, so we can group everybody, because we're going to have to group people. So we have mental health, we have trauma, we have business, we have education, we have science, technology, all the STEM program. We want to put everybody in their particular situation so we can be able to hold on, baby, hold on, sugar.
Add art.
No, right, we got that. So I'm just letting everybody know that what we need to do is create the opportunity to know who's who and what's what, so we can be able to organize ourselves correctly. We want people working directly together in the categories in which they're in. So film, television, music. We need music people. We need every particular position. We need researchers.
Workforce
we need historians.
development,
Yes, we have
reentry,
people working with the
gangs.
workforce development. We have people working with the gangs. We have people working with reentry, people coming out of prison. So all of these particular components, we need to pull together and have regular meetings. We need to start meeting regularly. Monday is our prayer meditation. Tuesday is our business and economics. We say take care of family business. Wednesday is our Wednesday's Woman, where the women get together and they talk about what they need to do. Thursday is our Men's Day, where the men come together, talk about what they need to do. Friday is our Youth Day, where the youth come together, talk about what they need to do. Saturday, we all come together, have some good times, share some games and what they say, some recreational fun, but being together, the whole family. And then Sunday is our break, the natural and spiritual bread, where we can come together and talk about it. And then we work it out starting on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we come together on Sunday to get the collective understanding. Then we work it out starting the rest of the week. Prayer is mainly what we need every day, all day. And business, faith is they say faith without works is dead. So we got to put the work in. We got to put the work in that we've already been doing, but we want to do it collectively. As Gerald said, we're looking for that one collective impact with that one EIN number, so the funds can come into that one EIN number and we can all work together as a unit and get our needs met. Is that all right?
Amen.
All right. I see you, Sydney. All right. Now, right. So what's happening right now, we're getting ready to say, everybody that has been watching on the Flow City show right here at Morris Media Studios, we want to thank you very much for tuning in. You've been listening a live Zoom that's in process with people all over the country, from Baltimore to Virginia to Texas to Louisiana. You've been listening to us and watching what we're doing, Brad and I in the studio. And what we need is you. We need your voice. We need your opinion. We need to know what you need while we're putting this collective impact that can help all over the world. We can't do it without you. So what we need to know is how we can help you. You can email me at sistercrystalwells@gmail.com. That's sistercrystalwells@gmail.com. And remember, as Brad says, jobs create peace. You can go there and check it out. Go to YouTube and check out Jobs Create Peace. And then Miss Carol Kretschmann is saying peace in the streets. So all of us have something to bring to this table. Also, the HUD STEM Innovation Network, the 360 C2C HUD STEM Innovation Network is here for you all across the country. So let's come together. Let's create not only peace, let's create healing. Let's create jobs. Let's create housing for the homeless. Let's create the things that needs to be done in our own backyard. Is that all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Peace and blessings. Love, light, and honor. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you soon. We'll see you again.